You know why you don't like your problems? You know why you hate them? It's because you didn't choose them. It's because you looked at the positives of the situation and didn't look at the potential negatives that will arise. Which ultimately, every positive comes with a negative point. Doing workouts and getting more fit and like getting more muscle, even more attraction and stuff, is the positive. But then the problem that will arise ultimately is soreness, discipline, the hard work you need to put in, all of that stuff. If you like that problem, if you like feeling sore because it makes you feel like you have done a good amount of work, go on. But if ultimately you only like the positive and the soreness and stuff is like you get mad and you're like, nah, I don't want to work out anymore. Like, bro, like either discipline yourself or just stop. Because you are in utterly control over these problems. You ultimately choose the activity that will arise, that will ultimately cause the problem. For example, to be honest, in theory, you do in fact choose to go to school. So you do in fact choose to get the positives, right? Like learning a bit, getting more social and stuff. But you cannot expect to only have these positive points without the negatives. Being tied on deadlines, maybe having a bit of stress and stuff. Like if you like or be able to handle these, if you like or are able to handle these problems, then go on. But ultimately, you are to choose. You have you have the control to actually get these problems. Just if you don't do the activity, then you'll not get these problems. But you will also not get any further in the activity, right? For example, like being a farmer, you can only look at like the positives and only look at I will make a lot of food and I will grow a lot of stuff and I will see a lot of flowers and like bees and stuff. Let's go. But that's just neglecting every single problem that will arise ultimately. Like crops performing poorly, crops dying a bit too early, crops staying way too long, crops getting attacked by like rats or pigeons. If ultimately you're able to deal with these problems and are able to enjoy them in some way, then go on. But if you're not, if you would get mad and proper sad, I mean, why would you? This is not to just stop entirely. It's just to look at it like I have a choice. It's not for you to have an excuse to stop working out. It's to ultimately see that for every problem that arises, you have a choice. For every problem you have, you chose to have that problem. You chose to do a big workout. And you did so, and now you got a little problem. But it's you that either enjoys or get mad at the problem. It's you that feels good about yourself that now you feel sore after a big workout. Or it's you getting mad that now you don't want to do another workout tomorrow. It's just to point out that you ultimately have the choice. And with that, I'll say goodbye.